I just removed a carb conversion that I've been test driving for somebody, getting ready to put my regular intake manifold back on. And before I do, let me show you this fitting right here, this adapter right there. The line coming back from the heater core is 5/8 of an inch inside diameter, and the line going to the back of the water pump is 3/4 of an inch inside diameter. So those two different hose sizes have to be adapted. Now, from the factory, there was a hard steel line that went somewhere in this general area, and that hard steel line had a 5/8 barb on this end and a 3/4 inch barb on that end, and that's how they adapted the two together. Now, the only reason to have that metal pipe is to locate a hose barb on the back side of the engine, so that way you can connect everything up without having to take the intake manifold off on the assembly line. That's the only reason that pipe is there. I mean, Ford Motor Company did the same thing with pipes that didn't even go under the intake manifold. They go over top of the valve covers. My Lincolns are like that. They came with steel pipes that eventually rust. The problem with those steel pipes is they'll eventually rust and leak. Now, for a princely sum, you can get, I think, stainless steel versions of that metal pipe, but there's no reason you can't just use rubber hose. Rubber hose will work just fine. In fact, there's a vendor that makes a version of this. I think it mounts to one of these two bolts here, but the vendor is supposed to be the hottest thing in the DeLorean hobby, and he uses rubber hose under the intake manifold. So, you know, if it's good enough for the greatest thing since sliced bread, you know, it's good enough for me. But anyway, my fitting is just two brass plumbing fittings. This one is a 5/8, this one is 3/4. They're screwed together, a little Teflon tape, and it's been like that for, I don't know, 2 decades, very long time. So that's how I joined my two hoses together, and you can see it works just fine. It's not as fancy as some adapters, but if you want to just get two barbs, screw them together, you can do that.